Sports to the Bone family, back at it again with another video. Thank you all for tuning in. Yes, my viewers and subscribers. So this morning, we heard from Coach Darren Sammy. And I think it was yesterday or the day before, we heard from our Vice Captain Jamel Warrican. Well, in this video, we're going to be hearing from our Test Captain Roston Chase, who is saying that he knows how to bring the best out of players. So I'm going to go through that entire article and I'll let you hear exactly what Roston is saying. We're also going to be taking a look at that test match between England and India. Yes, my people, day 4 was really interesting. You can say that the game is delicately poised as they go into day 5 tomorrow. So just give a listening ear until the end and let me know your thoughts in the comment section. All right, I'm going to be reading this one, so just bear with me. Credit to ESPN Crick Info. That's where I'm taking this article with Roston Chase, right? So the headline says, Chase, I know how to bring the best out of players. That's the headline. So it says, West Indies' new test captain has limited leadership experience, but backs his calm style ahead of the home test series against Australia. It says, Roston Chase, West Indies' new test captain, believes that he can bring the best out of his players with his calm style. So Chase, 33, last played a test match in March 2023 and had previously led West Indies in 2 white ball internationals, but despite the lack of recent game time in red ball cricket and captaincy experience, he was picked as the test captain. Chase's first assignment as test captain is the 3-match series against Australia at home, which begins in Bridgetown on June 25th. So this is Roston Chase now, and I quote, I have never captained a senior team in terms of the West Indies team or Barbados team in tests, but I have captained 8 teams in the West Indies before, right? But I've captained 8 teams in the West Indies before, end quote for now. That's a Chase said during an interaction facilitated by FanCode, which is the official broadcaster for the West Indies, right? For broadcaster for West Indies in India. All right. So this is Chase again, and I quote, I think I'm a good leader. Obviously, I am not perfect. I am still learning. He went on to say, I did most of my captaining in my early days, like school level and local divisions. I think I have a calm style as captain. I really know how to bring out the best in our players that I have. End quote for now. The article goes on and it says, Chase will work with Darren Sammy, who has taken charge as West Indies all-format coach from April this year. Here's a quotation again. The captaincy conversations that I had would have been with Coach Darren Sammy and Miles Bascom from the board. All right. He went on to say, I have been out for 2 years, but after Sammy approached me about coming back because I always wanted to come back to play test cricket. He said that, let's go again. I have been out for 2 years, but after Sammy approached me about coming back because I have always wanted to come back and play test cricket. He goes on to say, I was exploring the white ball and the franchise cricket for a bit, and he asked me about coming back, and I thought about it, and I ended up making the decision to come back. He went on to say, right, I was very excited, right, very excited when the opportunity came up. He went on to say, I was very excited to get the captaincy. I mean, it is a very prestigious job, right? one that many greats before me have done. So it was a very proud moment for me when I got the news. End quote for now. Chase went on to say, and I quote again, I was asked in 2024 about coming back, but at that time, I was still finding my feet and trying to get into the franchise leagues. So I wasn't quite ready and had the time or availability to come back into the test arena. But after I had the conversation with Sammy and Bascom, I decided that this was the right time for me to come back. Right? Chase finished off by saying, I wouldn't call it, well, before we even go to Chase, let me give you some more of the article. Chase, who has scored 2,265 runs in 49 tests with 500, said that West Indies are ready for Australia, for the Australia Challenge. This is Chase again, and I quote, I wouldn't call it, which is playing Australia, right, pressure, he said. They are obviously the number one team in the world. We're just looking to go there and play our best cricket, execute the plans that we spoke about in our team meetings and the data that has been presented to us. So we're just looking to go there and give full 100% effort and play some hard cricket. End quote for now. So that is our captain, Roston Chase. Right? So Chase is saying that it's no pressure. They're not worried about playing Australia, the number one ranked team. They just want to go out there and get their job done. Whatever they are given to do, they want to get that done. Right? Which is obviously the stats has been presented in front of them. So probably the batsmen, they are asked to do this, but this amount of balls. The bowlers are asked to bowl this amount of percentage of ball in this particular area. I'm hoping with all of these stats and all of this coming together, we can end up, giving a good account of ourselves. So that is Roston Chase there, my viewers and subscribers, our new test captain. Now, before we go, let's just take a look at this test match that I've been following. England versus India. Very good game going on, my people. Right, we saw where Richard Pant, he brought up another century today. I think he's the second wicketkeeper batsman to score back-to-back centuries, right? Andy Flower, the former Zimbabwe wicketkeeper batsman, did it back in the day, and now Pant, doing it. So at the close of day 4, England, they need 350 runs in 90 overs. This will be an interesting one tomorrow. I can guarantee you, my people, I am going to be watching majority of this, if not all of it. Right, 350 runs in 90 overs. The type of cricket that we see England playing, they will definitely go for it. And India, obviously, they have Bumrah and, other bowlers that will bat themselves to try and bowl them out. I think India will probably feel as if they left probably about 20 or 25 runs out there, right? The lead of 350, at one point, it seems as if they were going to get upward, probably about 360, 370, 380 thereabout. But 350 isn't bad, 350 lead. So let's just quickly go through this. Now, we're just going to pick it up where I was. I actually did a review on this yesterday. So let's just pick up India's second innings batting. So in the second innings, India, they were eventually bowled out for 364 with 2 centurions. KL Rahul getting 137 of 247. Pant getting 118 of 140. Right? And Ravindra Jadeja, he was left not out on 25. So those were the main contributors there with the bat. Now, bowling for England, Kars, he got 3 for 80. And we also saw Tong getting 3 for 72. Bashir 2 for 90. Chris Wokes and Ben Stokes, they picked up a wicket apiece. Now, closing out the day, England, they started their second innings 21. Well, they finished on 21 without loss. Zach Crawley is on 12 and Ben Duckett is on 9. So, definitely looking forward to seeing how things will work out tomorrow, my people. But yeah, gonna leave this one right here for now. Big up.